I've been creating content for different brands in the last 20 years, but today I want to talk to you about content curation, which, when combined with content creation, gives you a cost-effective way of building your brand. Content curation, as the name suggests, puts you in the role of a curator, where you select, assemble, and present the most relevant information to your audience. Unlike snazzy videos and infographics, curating content is a lot faster and cheaper. There's also good potential for thought leadership here. With so much content being created every second, brands that help their audience make sense of what they should be paying attention to will greatly increase their credibility as a leader in the field. Also, do you remember the guy from the party that talks about himself all the time? You don't want to be that guy. And that's where content curation comes in. It helps you to appear less promotional. So how do you actually curate content? Here are 3 things to look out for. First, the content itself. Is it well written? Is it newsworthy? Is it valuable to your audience? Second, the source. Is it a credible source? And of course, make sure the source is not your direct competitor. Third, alignment. Does the content and the source align with your stance on the topic? For example, if you're selling eco-friendly products, you probably wouldn't want to be sharing content from a source that advocates that climate change is fake. So now that you know how to find relevant content, here are 3 best practices for you to consider. Number 1, identify the ratio between original and curated content. Some brands go for 60% original and 40% curated. There is no hard and fast rule, but what you should do is to have more original content than curated content. You also want to look at the ratio per channel. For example, you are likely to curate more content on Twitter than on Instagram. Number 2, create categories for the content that you are curating. If you don't do that, you will end up sharing the same content over and over again, and it gets really boring. Some companies only share content that's strictly related to their industry, but others go for a broader appeal. For example, if you're selling memory cards, which is not the sexiest product in the world, but you can still curate the most amazing visuals from photographers that use your SD card. Finally, I've left the most important best practice to the end, and that is add your voice to the content. Remember, you're not a robot just posting links. You need to give your take on the content. Feel free to analyze it or disagree with it, but whatever it is, say something. And this is how your personality will shine through and people will remember you. So go forth and curate.